Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck 'cause that's your birthday. You can find all righty, all right. Yeah, something a little bit different there. Here we go, folks. This is Michael Voss, the Dragon of the Southern Tier. I am here with you to talk about something. It has to be my birthday. I don't know. It's not the Marine Corps birthday. It's not my actual birthday. It's not Christmas yet. But I have to tell you, Facebook has given me a gift, a great big gift. Because I know people have heard me say over and over again, conservatives are being shadow banned. Conservatives are being thrust into the deep nether regions of the internet by groups like YouTube, by Facebook, by YouTube, by Google. We've heard them talking in Congress. Heard them talking at congressional hearings. We've heard people talk about this over and over again, that Facebook, YouTube, all of the social media, they are actively trying to find ways to suppress conservative voices. And I know a lot of people may have noticed that lately I have been having a lot of problems with Facebook. We've been having problems connecting to Facebook to put things out live. We've been having problems reaching all of our subscribers, reaching people that we are in groups with, being able to communicate at all. And now we have yet another thing, something that I didn't even notice because I don't check very often. I have incontrovertible truth, fact, that cannot be disputed, that Facebook has gone on a rampage, an attack against me, against what I am doing, and trying to stop you from being able to hear what I have to say. They are that afraid of us, that they are that worried that someone might have an idea that isn't a democratic, socialist, progressive idea, that someone might actually listen to that. They are terrified. Let me explain exactly what I am talking about. Back in October, Facebook, I've been writing several articles. I've been talking about several issues. Well, during that time, in October, October 4th to be exact, and I put it on the screen right now for you. On October 4th, I actually was talking about cyberbullying and free speech at Binghamton University. And I provided video of me speaking about this topic. It was at Binghamton University. One person didn't like it. That's okay. But more importantly, this was an event. This is me speaking about that event, about cyberbullying, about free speech. This was an interview. This was an interview about people who were trying to shut down free speech at Binghamton University and attacking a woman because she had a thought on October 4th. And somehow, and I didn't see this didn't exist until sometime after the November election of 2019, but somewhere along the line, because I checked this on a regular basis, I checked to see if my Facebook standings, the page quality was okay. And suddenly I see now, and I didn't see it in October, and I didn't see it in November before the election, but I see now that Facebook, in its wisdom, in its brilliance, in its in-depth attempt to protect the progressive mindset of those on the internet and social media, they decided to label my interview, live interview, with an individual who was suffering from cyberbullying, and they labeled it as fake news because Sarah Palin is not in a coma. I am sorry. That is stupid. That is the most dumb thing I've ever heard. You want to talk about someone who is creating fake news? Facebook, wake up. Look at the title. Look at the video. Look at what I was talking about. Sarah Palin is never mentioned. I have this up on the screen, and I am leaving it on the screen for the moment so people can really absorb this. On October 6th, Facebook decided to say that, you know what, this was fake news. You presented fake news in talking about cyberbullying and free speech at Binghamton University, and we're going to label that as fake news about Sarah Palin being in a coma. They have nothing to do with each other. They are not related. There is no reality here. They want to say that PolitiFact and Snopes and the Associated Press prove that cyberbullying and free speech at Binghamton University in a live interview by the very people who were affected by this is fake news. I'm sorry, it doesn't connect. This is Facebook going out and reaching to the farthest extreme, trying to find any way they possibly can to try and shut down a conservative voice, to shut down a voice that is telling you the truth, that is providing you with facts and providing you with information they cannot compete with. They cannot shut my voice down. They cannot compete with the fact that I provide facts, absolute, unquestionable facts. And since they cannot get around that, since they cannot dispute the commentary that I am providing, that the facts I am making my conclusions on are absolutely credible, they have come out of their let me watch my language here. They pulled a rabbit out of their hat and decided to say that Politico and Snopes think that somehow Sarah Palin has something to do with cyberbullying at Binghamton University. I'm sorry, that has nothing to do with it. Facebook, you're wrong. You should clear my site now. Fix the page, clear my record, and put out an apology that you have done the wrong thing. Stop cyberbullying me. Stop shadow banning me. Stop trying to find a way to justify your decision to shut down conservative thought because you have nothing else. This is simply a way to try and silence people. I will not be silenced. I will not cow. I will not submit. Facebook, you are wrong. I am proving it to the public right now with your very own documentation that you have provided to me after the fact. You want to say that I've said something that isn't true? Provide the proof, because you didn't do it here, because I only speak the truth. And you have no proof of anything else because it doesn't exist. Facebook, you are wrong. You owe me an apology. You owe the fans of No Soundbites Allowed an apology. You owe conservatives and Republicans an apology. I am welcome and ready to receive it. Make it public, just like you're making the attempt to try and discredit and defame me as public. I want to have a public apology. And if you don't want to do that, that's okay. Send me a check for $50,000. I'll accept that as your apology as well, and you can keep it private that way. But one or the other should happen, because you're wrong, Facebook. You are wrong. And I hope everyone spreads this around, and for every single conservative, every single Republican that is out there, everyone who is not a socialist Democrat, everyone who is not like Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, everyone who has a free mind, check on what Facebook is doing to you and see if they are shadow banning you, hiding you. They are trying to discredit you, because you need to stand up for it, just as I am doing right now. I hope people share this and let other people know that this is what Facebook is doing. This is what the liberal media is up to. They are trying to make lies to try and discredit people, hoping that no one will check and pay attention to the details, because cyberbullying has nothing to do with Sarah Palin. You know what? Politico and Snopes have nothing to do with Binghamton University and the article I published and the interview I published on October 4th. You were wrong, Facebook. You are absolutely wrong. There's no two ways about it. I expect an apology, and you should pay me on top of that. How dare you? Separate of that, I will also say that if you are watching this before November 17th, please do come to the site, come to Facebook, to YouTube, not Facebook. Look up No Soundbites Allowed. No Soundbites Allowed. And please check us at 1 p.m. on November 17th, so you can hear us talking about the near riot that occurred on Binghamton University, where liberals were attacking and intimidating and threatening and destroying property of conservatives simply because the conservatives exist. And I will have that live discussion with actual individuals who are on the scene, who had this happen to them. This is an exclusive. And again, you will probably see Facebook try and shadow ban this. So I'm not going to go to Facebook. I'm going to put this on YouTube. We will be live on YouTube. I look forward to your comments, and you can let us know. You can call in at 607-242-1582. We will look forward to seeing your text and your calls, and we will have a conversation. But we will not let Facebook try and push us into the shadows. We stand tall. I thank you for checking this out. I hope everyone spreads this around. And Facebook, again, I will say it a third time. You owe me an apology, and you should pay me for attempting to discredit what I do. I thank you all. I hope everyone has a great evening. I will see you on November 17th or on the next episode after that. Thank you, folks.